Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Mike over at the B Spot. Just stopping by once again, checking on the client's home. It's coming together. As you can see, we got our windows in and all the plumbing has been ran. So everything looks pretty good. We got our inspection coming up pretty quick. So I'll be meeting with the inspector, and also the homeowners will be here taking a peek at everything. Just checking it all out to make sure it's all in place. And as you can see, that's the hot and cold. The side with the blue writing is cold, the side with the red writing is hot. So that's the way you can distinguish the difference in the two when it comes to water. As you can see, that's blue because that's cold, that's going back to the commode. They have copper fittings going in everywhere else. So everything is looking pretty good. This is your boy Mike over at the B Spot. You need any assistance in buying, selling, leasing, or remodeling? As you can see, all the gas is in cast iron, all the water, and this is what they call a pressure test. And this is a pressure valve. So they put X amount of pounds of pressure in here. They got about 45 pounds of pressure, and they'll leave this to sit for a couple days to make sure that there's no leaks anywhere in any of these joints. And all of this cast iron that you see running through the house is for gas lines. All of your water is going to be in plastic or PVC. This is the shutoff valve to the gas line. And all of your faucets and everything will be in copper. So we're going along. So let's take a peek and see what's going on upstairs. We'll see what it looks like with the vents going out of the house. And these are the roof vents, or we call them lead jacks. They're plastic jacks that go on top of the house. I don't recommend them because over time this rubber gasket has a tendency to crack. So if you can, on the front end, have the actual lead placed on top of the house, it makes a difference. But this is builder grade. This is what the builder uses. So we'll talk with them to see about going back with the ones made out of lead that will last a whole lot longer, because you'll start getting drippings around here as the sun beats on this plastic. It shrinks it and swells as it gets hot and cold, and over time they'll start leaking around these gaskets. So anytime you're doing a roof on your house, you want to always make sure you have the lead and not this rubber or plastic that goes up on top of the house. So that's something we want to talk to them about. We'll follow up with it. And then something I want to show you is anytime they cut 2x4s like this, that takes the support out, you have to put this metal bracing in to reinforce anywhere that the plates have been cut. And as you look over here, you'll see they drilled through this 2x6, so they put this metal brace on it to reinforce it, to make sure that the integrity of this board is still pretty strong. Well, I would recommend that they touch that up, because that still has a little flex in it. It shouldn't give like that. But all of that will be addressed in the walkthrough. But as you can see, anywhere they cut through wood, they've always reinforced it with plates. And then this is something that I'll have them to address, because see, that's broken. That shouldn't be like that. But when we do our walkthrough, we will address all of that. You can see that. So there's no way they should have walked away and even left it looking like that. But this is why you need to make sure you hire the right people on your team to watch over what you're doing, because this is what the builder would do and be ready to close that wall right up. Remember, these guys just work for a living. 8 to 5, when they get off, they want to go home. They're not worrying about nothing else. And the way this one is designed is this is a steel plate that protects this plumbing. So when you run some nails in the wall, this covers the bottom portion of that plumbing, because it's closer to this side than it is that side. So this is what they call a shield plate. And this plate will cover that plumbing to make sure no nails go in it to bust holes in the walls. So we're gonna take a run upstairs and take a quick look. As you can see, the gas lines is coming up. That's going to cap off for the air conditioning and the heating. And those squares you see up there will be vents and the very top of the house, so all of that's already in place. If you need any assistance buying, selling, leasing, or remodeling, think about the B-Spot team. We have everybody in place that can really help and protect your best interests. B-Spot.